Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Dr. Tinney, Chancellor of Nunez Community College. And I'd like to offer a warm welcome to what I consider to be the best community college in our system. Right, Dr. Sullivan? We are here to celebrate Advanced Manufacturing Day, and this is an important day that allows us to emphasize the impact and change the mindsets of how modern manufacturing drives economic prosperity, as well as how Nunez has and will continue to be instrumental in responding to the manufacturing workforce needs of our region by preparing students for the jobs of tomorrow, today. Please help me welcome our distinguished guests. We have with us Dr. Monty Sullivan, President of Louisiana's Community and Technical College System. Mr. Guy McGinnis, President of St. Bernard Parish. Ms. Jennifer Bolin Masterson, Boeing Michoud Assembly Facility Operations Director and Site Leader. Mr. Brad Lambert, Louisiana Economic Development Deputy Secretary. And we are very pleased to have with us the leader of this great state of Louisiana, Governor John Bel Edwards. Governor Edwards, we are especially grateful to you for making manufacturing in Louisiana a priority, and we're tickled teal that you are here with us today. I'd like to also recognize some other very important guests here with us today. Senator Sharon Hewitt, State Representative Bray Garofalo, Senator J.P. Morell's legislative aide, Mr. Rob Ruffino. We have our Sheriff, Jimmy Pullman, with us today. Fire Chief, Tommy Stone. Supporting the progressive work of Nunez Community College, we have several Nunez Community College Foundation board members. So would our board members please stand? We have representatives from St. Bernard Parish government. Please stand. Thank you. St. Bernard Parish council members. St. Bernard Parish Economic Development. The St. Bernard Chamber of Commerce. And St. Bernard Parish School Board members. We also have incredible industry partners, both locally and regionally. And we also have with us our former Chancellor, Mr. Tommy Warner, who was an integral part of securing the Aerospace Initiative. It's truly a blessing to have so much support in our parish and beyond. As part of the mission of Nunez, we strive to deliver relevant and innovative curriculum that leads our students to academic credentials and workforce opportunities. It's the mission of our community college to prepare our students for more than a job. We are preparing them for their futures. So many people are unaware of what we do at the community college. Quite simply, we transform lives. And we do that by equipping them with necessary skills to earn a better living wage and improve their quality of life and the quality of life of their families. Nunez Community College is an economic driver in the region, providing workforce training that addresses the unprecedented skilled labor shortage in advanced manufacturing. The opportunity to showcase modern manufacturing is critical to demonstrate how starkly different it is from past perceptions of manufacturing. With the opening of our new Kane Technology Center, Nunez is revitalizing the career and technical programs that are keystones to economic prosperity. The progress in advanced manufacturing has led to work environments that include automation, new technologies, and clean lab settings. Most importantly, these skills lead to high-wage, high-demand jobs and make our students attractive and marketable to an employer in 2 years or less. Through our P-Tech, industrial maintenance, electrical construction, welding, HVAC, and our newly launched aerospace technology manufacturing program, We are positioned to inspire the next generation of manufacturers at Nunez. Nunez is one of 12 colleges in Louisiana's community and technical college system. LCTCS is celebrating 20 years of student success. The growth of LCTCS has been a revolution, and it is currently being led by a revolutionary. Join me in welcoming LCTCS President, Dr. Monty Sullivan.
Good afternoon. It is great to be at Nunez Community College, and it is great to have this building back in use. This has been, as you look down the hallways and you think about where the programs that are in this building today, where they were delivered before, and you think about the gymnasium. How many of you spent time in the gymnasium over the last 8, 10, 12 years with these programs being delivered? You never missed a lick. You continue to teach students, you continue to provide the workforce that this region needs. But here's what I know that's different about today. Here's what's different about celebrating Manufacturing Week at Nunez Community College. Today, Louisiana is leading a manufacturing revolution, and it's with partners like Boeing that today we stand here knowing that we have to produce the new workforce for manufacturing in Louisiana and the new workforce for manufacturing in Southeast Louisiana. We wouldn't be here today without the leadership of a lot of folks, but I begin with our governor, John Bel Edwards. This gentleman understands investing in the people of Louisiana because it's very simple. This economy doesn't grow unless we prepare the people to work in those jobs for tomorrow. How about a round of applause for our governor? Part of the funding that created this facility or allowed us to expand and rebuild this facility came from Act 391 from 2007. And as I look back, that seems like a long time ago. But the reality is if those dollars had not been there, we would not be inside this building today. A lot of great work went on from our legislative delegations. I want to thank Senator Hewitt and Representative Garofalo for their great work on behalf of this community. And I'll close with this. It's the business partners in this room today who are going to help guide us in the direction that we need to go to ensure that the students who enroll at Nunez Community College are able to find that career, are able to take care of their families tomorrow and all of the tomorrows ahead. To the people in this room from Nunez Community College, you have one job. It's real simple. Fill it up. Fill this building up to a point where we need more space for more of a workforce for Southeast Louisiana tomorrow. And Dr. Tenney, you're right. This is my favorite community college. I can say that because none of the other chances are here right now. So, thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Sullivan, for your leadership and for your confidence in Nunez. We appreciate your continued support, and we look forward to another 20 years. Also paramount to our mission is our vital role in the community that calls us to engage with partners to support student success and personal growth. We have a great partner in St. Bernard Parish government. You may have noticed as you entered our campus, and if you didn't, please note the addition to our footprint that will house the only aerospace manufacturing technology program in our state right here in St. Bernard Parish. Students will be training for jobs with Boeing and NASA in what will be a cutting-edge, state-of-the-art training facility, all made possible by St. Bernard Parish President and the St. Bernard Parish Council. With special thanks to Mr. Guy McGinnis and the CAO, Ronnie Alonzo, for forging this partnership and making it happen. Please help me welcome Parish President Guy McGinnis.
Thank you so much, Dr. Tenney, and congratulations today. This is a great day for St. Bernard Parish. And I just want to let, Jennifer, Brad, Governor, Monty, want to let y'all know that every time we have a ribbon cutting, whether it's a hassle, all of these people are there for everything that happens in St. Bernard Parish. So thank all of you for coming today. Let's give all of you a round of applause. These things don't just happen. It takes leadership. And Governor, we're here again, a milestone here in St. Bernard Parish, that it took your leadership to make it happen. There's a lot of places you can be today. And guys, he's here in St. Bernard Parish. So Governor, thank you for your leadership and being here today. And I have to say, you know, the building out front, and Dr. Tenney mentioned it, none of this happens, you know, without our council. We have 2 representatives here today. And I want to say that we get along here in St. Bernard Parish. It's been a long time. You know, we got council representatives here, we have our sheriff here, our representatives. We get along in St. Bernard Parish, and we're moving this bus in the same direction for the first time in a long time. And that's the reason why I think that these things are starting to happen in St. Bernard Parish. So we feeling so good about ourselves, and there's a message we wanted to send, and John Lane, my executive director of Coastal, came up with an idea to make a video. So we feel like the sky's the limit. So we went to the end of the world to send a very short message to everyone here in the room today. So I'm going to step off, and we're going to show a video here of how we feel about today's announcement. One small step for Nunez Community College, one giant leap for St. Bernard Parish.
Thank you, President McGinnis. I was going to say it was a major step, but it's a major leap, so thank you. And as a previous educator, thank you for your investment in higher education. When we infuse the name Boeing into the conversation, it's a game changer. And in November of 2017, Nunez was chosen to implement a unique program in aerospace manufacturing technology that has fueled an explosion of excitement in the community and the region. We have already surpassed the initial goal of student enrollment for the program, and we look forward to continued growth. Please help me welcome the Boeing Michoud Assembly Facilities Operations Director and Site Leader, Ms. Jennifer Boland Masterson.
Well, I don't have a video, so I don't know how I'm going to top that. Good afternoon. I have the great pleasure of being here on behalf of Boeing. We are proud to be part of the Greater New Orleans community and are thrilled to see the community working together to support the aerospace manufacturing industry. Thank you, Governor Edwards, for being here today and for your support and your partnership with our operation at Michoud. We really appreciate your leadership. And thank you, Chancellor Tenney, for inviting us here today, for your wonderful college here, and for your leadership in putting the aerospace training program in place. How cool is that? The collaboration taken amongst Louisiana's Economic Development, Fast Start Workforce Development Agency, Nunez Community College, and industry to establish an aerospace advanced manufacturing training program is an investment in the local workforce that this community will reap the benefits for years to come. We thank you for the collaboration in driving this initiative to develop this program. There is no shortage of people looking for jobs. Yet, those people lack the critical skills that we need to fill these high-tech positions. As technology accelerates, employers face greater challenges finding workers to drive our region's innovation and competitiveness. To ensure future competitiveness, we must have skilled workers who can fill those projected job growth in the technical careers. This challenge is not critical to Boeing or the state of Louisiana, but also our national economic health. At Boeing, we continue to develop and track talent and diverse workers who build and design the world's greatest aerospace products. Here in Louisiana, we are building from the foundation up NASA's Space Launch System, SLS, the most powerful rocket ever and the only rocket capable of safely carrying humans and cargoes to the moon and into deep space. That is pretty cool. SLS is being built with rigorous safety standards to protect our most precious cargo, our astronauts. To build America's rockets, We need skilled talent. With more than 600 employees in Louisiana, the majority of our workers support the Boeing-built SLS at NASA Michoud Assembly Facility in New Orleans, where we've been ramping up production and are relying on those critical skills in our fabrication and in our production. The key to success as an industry and as a nation is having a workforce equipped with critical cutting-edge skills, and we are looking for the technical knowledge, skills, and the ability to meet those expectations. This is why Boeing partners with higher education, community colleges, and technical associations to increase access to real-world training and career pathway programs. We are extremely pleased that the Aerospace Manufacturing Technology program here at Nunez College will help close that skill gap in our region and build a common framework that links, aligns, and matches our workforce development efforts. Thank you very much. Thank you.
If that doesn't excite you for St. Bernard Parish, I don't know what possibly could. We are thrilled, Jennifer. Thank you. Louisiana Economic Development and LED Fast Start have been catalysts for getting the aerospace program off the ground. Their support and professionalism have been critical to a successful implementation. We appreciate all of the efforts put forth by LED. Please welcome LED Deputy Secretary, Mr. Brad Lambert.
Thank you, Dr. Tenney, and thank all of you for joining us here today as we celebrate manufacturing in Louisiana. From manufacturing in-home equipment to building spacecraft, from the agriculture sector to the energy sector, the field of manufacturing is thriving in Louisiana, and we want to celebrate it. And that is why this week is designated as Manufacturing Week. And we not only want to express our appreciation for the manufacturers and the tremendous impact that those that are here have on our state, but to showcase the wide variety of opportunities that are available in manufacturing today, as we can see down this hallway, and the students that are participating in that. And it's all across the state that educators and students, they're partnering with technical and community colleges, thank you, Dr. Sullivan, and local manufacturers like Boeing, to encourage young people to really familiarize themselves with the opportunities that are available today. We know that manufacturing careers, they often have well-paying salaries, and they're full of very exciting opportunities to be on the cutting edge of all sorts of new technology. Too often in the past, these careers may have been misunderstood in the eyes of young people and the parents and the educators that have a great deal of influence on our young people. And for some of today's students, the field of manufacturing, it may not be high on their list of kind of desired careers that I want to look into, or perhaps they feel that, hey, manufacturing heyday in Louisiana, that's behind us. But I'm here to tell you the real truth, the real news is that manufacturing is going incredibly strong. It's changed dramatically over the years, and it will continue to change, and it'll continue to incorporate new technologies. It's particularly fitting we're here at Nunez today. Thank you, Dr. Tenney. As this campus, as has already been alluded to, is really embracing all the great things that can happen with manufacturing and with our private sector partners. As we've just heard from Jennifer, Boeing is doing all sorts of great things at Michoud, like the Space Launch System. American-made spacecraft that's going to go to destinations beyond. And the students that are here at Michoud are learning the skills vital for those manufacturing activities that are taking place at Michoud. And one day they're going to be able to say that they had a hand in helping American astronauts return to space in American-made spacecraft. And this is just one of the many fascinating careers that are available to our young people today in manufacturing. And to help dispel and hopefully address these misperceptions about manufacturing, our LED Fast Start team, for the third year in a row, has partnered with the Dream It, Do It program to bring back Dream It, Do It Louisiana and that campaign. As I said, this is the third consecutive year that we've done this. And this whole idea of Manufacturing Week, it was first launched in 2005 by the Manufacturing Institute. Again, to share with the young people in America today the opportunities that are available in manufacturing. So for all the students, the parents that are out there, we'd encourage you to visit dreamitdoitla.com, dreamitdoitla.com for more details about this Dream It, Do It campaign. And of course, I'd like to extend our gratitude at LED to our great Fast Start team for everything they've done this week and really every week of the year. Because not only do they work with the economic driver companies in our state to recruit and develop training programs for our new employees, they're also working with our Department of Education here in Louisiana to develop the Certification for Manufacturing, or C4M program. This is another program that helps prepare students for entry-level manufacturing jobs on the production floor from day one. And Fast Start, we're fortunate enough to be able to provide this curriculum at no cost to Louisiana high schools and technical and community college. So again, these students that are coming out of this program, they're prepared to go to work right after graduation. So it's all these efforts and activities that are going on at Fast Start. It's really no surprise that this past summer, for the 9th consecutive year, Fast Start was named the best workforce development training program in the country. They've really set the standard, and it's a high bar, but we're going to continue to try to get over that bar each and every subsequent year. And lastly, we're very fortunate to have a governor. And Governor Edwards and his team, they truly understand the value of manufacturing and what manufacturing can do to our state, from the significant capital investment, payroll, jobs that ripple throughout the entire state economy. We are so proud that he's on board with us on this initiative. We're super proud, as already been expressed, that he's with us here today. So please join me in welcoming the 56th Governor of Louisiana, John Bel Edwards.
Thank you. Thank you. It is great to be here with you all today at Nunez and St. Bernard. And earlier today, we were over in Jefferson Parish on the West Bank, and we announced that a deal has been reached, a conveyance has occurred, and Avondale is going to be put back into commerce. And we are excited about that. It won't be shipbuilding, but it will be some manufacturing and some logistics and transportation work that will be there. But over the next several years, we're talking about 2,500, 3,000 jobs, something like that. Very important. And the reason it's important are all these people that are standing over here to my left, to your right. So we have individuals over there from Belle Chase High School, from Chalmette High School. They're not even 18 yet, but they're dually enrolled, and they're being educated right here at Nunez. And I'm excited about that. They're too young to be hired, but as soon as they turn 18 and they have that skills certificate, you watch what happens for them. And then we also have individuals over here, 43 years old, and they're being retrained for their second career. And that's the power of education. That's why we're doing what we're doing. That's why it was important to stabilize state support for higher education, because it is about giving them the education, the skills that they need to be successful, to take advantage of opportunities. But by investing in them, we can be more sure that we're going to have the opportunities for them to take advantage of, because that creates confidence in people who make those investment decisions. Are you going to set up shop in Louisiana? Are you going to expand an existing business in Louisiana? Or are you going to take your money elsewhere? Well, let me tell you, they're coming to Louisiana today. And that's because we are open for business. We are educating our people. They have the workforce that they're looking for. And Louisiana is just a great place to be. You all know that. You all know that. And the parish president is exactly right. The people in this room show up every time something happens in St. Bernard Parish, because I've seen you. I've seen you most recently at the State of the Parish address that you gave. But you do have a close-knit community here, and I want to thank you all for that. And to see Mr. Warner sitting out there, you know, the first time I came here, I was in my first term in the House of Representatives. It wasn't long after Katrina, and this building was not in operation at that time. It was closed up. But to see the work that he did, to see the work that Dr. Tenney continues to do to make sure that that opportunity is available to, I want to say young people, but if you look over there, some of them are not so young. But to our people, that's what this is all about. So, Mr. Warner, Dr. Tenney, thank you so much. God bless you for everything that you have done. And I want to tell you, Mr. President, I was on the set of Sony in Los Angeles day before yesterday, and it was actually the soundstage where they filmed The Wizard of Oz. But what they have there currently is a production. It's a feature film called For All Mankind. And the studio is set up, and it is about a landing on Mars. And so if you'd have just given me that video, I'd have left it with them, and I'm sure that by now you would be a movie star, because that was so good. And Dr. Sullivan, I appreciate the position you're in, trying not to play favorites and so forth, but the fact of the matter is you were being live streamed a while ago, so you're in trouble. You are in trouble. Now I can go ahead and say it because they're not playing an in-state school this week. I can say go Tigers. Nobody's going to get upset with me for that. But you, my friend, are in trouble. Jennifer, thank you very much for what Boeing is doing. You know, some of the young people, the ones over here in the Nunez polo shirts, they're taking advantage of the very first training program for advanced manufacturing and aeronautical manufacturing right here at Nunez right now. Those are the first ones, and that's due in large part not just because of the visionary leadership here at Nunez and at the Community Technical College system, but because of the partnership we have with Boeing and the exciting work we're doing right not far from here at Michoud. You know, I found out the other day that there is a Sean Penn feature coming out, and it's about a manned space flight to Mars. They actually filmed that almost across the street from Michoud, and they had no idea that going on right across the street was the work on the SLS to build the space capsule that is going to take somebody to Mars. It can be a small world sometime, but how great is it going to be for some of these young people, and hopefully they're going to have this opportunity to one day see that capsule go to and return from Mars, and they can tell all of their friends and their relatives, hey, I had a role in that. So that's not just about a job or a career, although those things are incredibly important. Just think of the deep personal satisfaction that you get when you work on something like that. So that's also the business of our community and technical college system. Dream it and make it happen. You know, that's sort of the message that Brad gave you just a while ago. Dream it. And these young people are going to be able to live their dreams because we're making it possible for them because of education. And I've got some prepared remarks, and I'm going to give them here. But I am inspired by your presence. I'm inspired by today, what we're doing. And really, when I met with all these folks over here, I got really, really inspired because sometimes we need a reminder of what it is that we're supposed to be doing, or why we're doing what we're doing, or why we need to do more of what we're doing. And that's why I appreciate the opportunity to be with you all in St. Bernard Parish today. You know, it was nearly a year ago that I joined with many business leaders and leaders at NASA and elected officials and some folks here on stage, and actually went to the Michoud Assembly Facility. And there we highlighted the efforts by LED and the Community Technical College system to launch the Nunez Aerospace Training Center. Those are the first students taking advantage of that, which is collaborating with groups located at Michoud, like NASA and Boeing, to prepare today's Louisiana-based workforce for the careers of tomorrow. And I'm happy to see that training in action today. To observe for myself just what the latest cutting-edge manufacturing roles look like and what they're going to look like in the future. And as we match our talented Louisiana workforce with advanced training skills in the STEM fields, there is no limit to what we can do or how far we can climb. And let me tell you, these young people over here, they know what I'm about to tell you. The average STEM job pays twice the average non-STEM job. And we have far too few ladies and minority students who are being educated and trained in STEM jobs. And so when I come here today and I look at these faces, I know we're doing something right. I know we're better than we were. Manufacturing plays a crucial role in our economy, and it supports many of our leading industries. As our strong economy gets even stronger going forward, we have to acknowledge the role that manufacturing has played in creating this success. And the latest numbers we have from the Louisiana Workforce Commission, for example, the manufacturing industry alone has added 5,000 new jobs, bringing the total number of Louisiana residents employed in manufacturing up to 140,000. This increase represents a growth in the last year of 4%. That is a really good number, especially when you know that the national growth rate of manufacturing employment is 2%. So we're growing at twice the national average by making this education available, by creating the confidence to bring in those dollars that are investing here in Louisiana and creating the jobs. So I'm proud of the number. It means not only that we're leading in manufacturing growth, it also means there are careers for our workforce, stability for Louisiana families, and a continued strengthening of our economy. It's important. One of the reasons I'm so proud of the surplus we just recently announced in Louisiana is we have that surplus because we have more people working, making more money, and more businesses being more profitable than the economists had forecasted. That's why we have a surplus. So yeah, is the state of Louisiana doing better? Yes, you better believe it. A surplus beats the heck out of a deficit, and those are the only two alternatives you have. But I'm really, really happy about it because it isn't just the state, or it isn't even primarily the state that's doing better. It's our families. It's our communities across the state of Louisiana who are doing better. And we want our young people to appreciate how lucrative and impactful manufacturing careers can be. And that's why we have embraced the Dream It, Do It campaign for the third year in a row. Last year, the campaign reached 6,000 students, and in light of the incredible growth in our manufacturing industry, I believe that we should do everything that we can to maintain the momentum and expose it to even more students going forward. You know, for generations, Louisiana has been a prime destination for new investments by companies across the nation and around the globe. You don't have to look far from here to see that that's the case. As you all know, in New Orleans East, we have the incredible activity taking place at NASA's Michoud Assembly Facility, with Boeing in a major leadership role there. They are also leading in the development of key components for NASA's Space Launch System, that deep space rocket that will propel NASA's Orion capsule into space. And Boeing employs approximately 600 people over at Michoud. So thank you so very much for your contribution. The majority of those workers are working on the SLS. And they're working directly here with Nunez on its aerospace training center. And the students in this program are being groomed to join Boeing's team at Michoud to work on this rocket. So this is why they can be confident. What they're being taught is what Boeing says they need to know. If they want to be successful on day one, There are certain things they're going to have to be able to do and certain things they're going to have to know. And that's what they're being taught here. So they're not really rolling the dice trying to figure out, well, if I take this class, if I get this certification, if I get this associate's degree, is there going to be something out there for me to do? It will be there for them. That is what happens when you put visionary leadership together to collaborate and create nationally award-winning programs like Fast Start. You know, when American astronauts return to space in American-made spacecraft, it'll be more than just American-made. It'll be Louisiana-made. And I'm hoping it's going to be made by you right over there. So I want to express my gratitude and present to Deputy Secretary Brad Lambert the official proclamation establishing this week as Manufacturing Week. And when I walked in, I said, Brad, do we have the proclamation? He said, I think it's here somewhere. And it's right over here. Thank you very much, Dr. Kenny. And I'm not going to read all the whereases and the therefores, but if you just consider everything that the speakers have said today as to why it's important that we have something like Manufacturing Week, that's why we're doing it. And so I'm just going to read the therefore clause here. That I, John Bel Edwards, Governor of the State of Louisiana, do hereby proclaim September 30th to October the 6th, 2018, as Manufacturing Week in the state of Louisiana. Thank you very much. I appreciate the opportunity to be here with you today. Please let us know at LED or in my administration or folks at the Community Technical College system if there's something more that we can and should be doing for the state of Louisiana. And let's celebrate our manufacturing year-round. Let's don't wait this one time a year to do this, because it is critically important for our country, it's critically important for our state. Mostly it's important for our families and our communities. And so I hope all of you are as excited about the state as I am right now. It's a great time to be the governor of the great state of Louisiana. God bless you and thank you.
Thank you, Governor Edwards, for your unwavering commitment to higher education in our state. We believe that our most precious resource is our people, and we appreciate each and every one of you for the investments that you've made. This is more than an investment in our programs. It is truly an investment in the opportunity for the citizens of Louisiana. As a special gift, we have a few of our aerospace students here to present each of you with a token of our appreciation to show you how charged up we are about launching this new program as part of a comprehensive advanced manufacturing curriculum that's delivered by Nunez Community College. And just a few other announcements. That's the Nunez version of SLS. We have our STEAM coordinator and a lot of work in 3D printing that went into manufacturing that. A little different advanced manufacturing. I do want to take a minute because I would be remiss not to say thank you, because as mentioned, these things don't just happen. And there was a lot of work that went into not only planning for today, but the curriculum development planning to get this program in place. So for the Nunez team members, from Vice Chancellor Loria and Don Hoffman and Ernest Frazier, setting up today, Catherine Lemoyne, Jason Leader, Lenny Unbehagen, all of our facilities team, I thank you for all of the work that you are committed to for Nunez Community College. At this time, we invite you to tour our manufacturing and skilled trades facility and engage in hands-on demonstrations directly behind you and through this hallway. Please know that we are nearing the end of completion of the renovation of this facility. So this will be the last building on our campus to be resurrected after Hurricane Katrina, and we look forward to an official ribbon cutting for this facility in the coming months. On your way out, please enjoy refreshments that have been provided by our culinary arts students. Have a great evening, and #ChooseNunez.
real people are going to be on this rocket. And I just think it's really cool and it's life-changing.
I'm part of history.
We're going to Mars, we're going to the moon, so that's just a really, really exciting adventure to be a part of.
If this adventure interests you and you feel a connection to space exploration, I have some great news for you. Nunez worked hand in hand with Boeing to create a brand new associate's degree in aerospace manufacturing technology. This program will train you for multiple roles, building NASA's next generation rocket.
It's exciting. I mean, the product speaks for itself. Working on a rocket this big, this is the biggest rocket that we've ever built in the world.
This welding that they're doing is new to the welding industry. That's a good thing for me to learn more. That helped broaden my welding experience.
It really is awesome sending people to Mars, sending people to the moon. When you step back and you think about what you're doing, you just kind of fall in love with it all over again.
And to have this opportunity to put something together for the world, for the United States, that's a good feeling.
They made the change. It's not easy, but it is worth it. Building a rocket for NASA might seem scary, but with guidance and skills from Nunez, we can make it happen.
I never would have thought that was even an option for me. Being in it now, I realize how obtainable that goal is, and I feel like a lot of people are just too scared and don't try to.
The community here, the family here will help you do anything you need to do to get the job done and excel.
It was a big life change, but it's well worth it. I have kids and pretty much can explain to them what I'm doing now. My dad is building a rocket. So yeah, it's a nice change for me.
This job has really changed my life. I feel accomplished. It has changed my life in every way I can even think of.
It's easy to wake up in the morning and come into work because you're working on something that's exciting. It's something you can be passionate about.